Hey y'all, welcome to the maiden voyage of my channel. My name is Tony and I am an elder gamer. Been playing games for way too long. Not sure though where this channel is going to go. I'm hoping to get something in here at least weekly. Figured we'd start off with something simple with Valheim and the 650 plus hours that I've put into it. Probably in a couple parts because there's a lot to cover, and we'll see how it goes. But in a nutshell, when I started playing, as you can see, we've kind of bounced around a little bit. This isn't where my initial home was. As we explored, we came across this nice little island, and that seemed like a nice little building challenge, so that's kind of where we set off. So we have a full dock here with a large boat for the big jobs, and our little dinghy to kind of tool around when we need to. But coming into this main part of the house or compound, there's a nice little walkway, and hopefully the sun will be coming up here. It'll be easier to see. This seed has only been explored up to the tar pit level. I haven't done much past that at this point. We're hoping to do that as we go along. So of course, as new things pop up, we have to build them somewhere. So that's why we have this little jacuzzi going. And I really tried not to disturb the landscape in this one. So I built this walkway and kind of blocked off the little lakes coming in to keep intruders at a bare minimum. And this leads up to what used to be the main house, has now been relegated to being a guest house. Then we got our little beehives going here for some honey. And some temp portals. When I go exploring, I like to have mats with me to build a portal and give myself the ability to pop back to the house regardless of where I end up. So it's always nice to have a couple of different ones to work with. But here's the now guest house. This portal goes out to my new main house, and we'll get to that probably in part 2. But ample storage. I am a hoarder. Played vanilla WoW and learned how to stockpile lots of stuff over the years. Again, organization and just having the stuff when you need it is a big deal to me. That's how I like to play. And Valheim, actually, I love the building aspect of it. It's got a lot to offer. It has its challenges, but making things kind of aesthetically pleasing and whatnot is always a nice touch. One of the things that I kind of didn't like about WoW back in the day was that you really weren't able to do any of that stuff. Even when they tried, I don't think it went really well. But anyway, coming off the kitchen here, we've got our little bread oven, and we imported a couple 2-star boars out here, and we feed them and let them multiply in this little area, and a little crop for entry-level food for tooling around building and whatnot. As time went by, I kind of kept expanding a little bit. Again, I don't need to have all this wood, but it looked good on the side of the homestead. Little storage here and there. Made this little place to sit and relax and view the ocean later on in the build. Down there, that is actually where all my crafting and whatnot is. We'll hop over there maybe later. But yeah, here's a good overview of kind of what's going on around this piece of the island. And then working our way back around. This takes us back out to the dock area. And the reason for doing this in multiple parts is because, again, I did a lot. And I will give you a sneak peek of where our eventual in-game home ended up being. So as I worked on this island and kind of ventured over to the bigger part of it, started thinking, well, maybe I'll make, some kind of holding pen there for maybe to bring over some lox or some wolves, or do something with it, because it seemed like a lot of area to work with. Just a little piece of black forest there that wasn't anything too daunting to worry about. But as things usually go in my gaming life in Valheim. It started off with something simple and turned out to be a major undertaking. So I ended up expanding this bridge between the gap here, which is nice to come in and out with the boats. Had to take out some rocks down in the inlet down there, but that was no big deal. So we brought over some wolves, some 2-star wolves that we bred to kind of protect the area. And again, this kind of morphed into this massive insanity that you see now. So that's a little bit of part 1. I think part 2 is going to be all of what's in this part of it. Oh, I noticed that something broke here. We'll have to fix that. And then I'm thinking a part 3 might be kind of the farmings that I have set up and resources that I have set up across the map to make life easier. If any of this stuff interests you, whether it's the game itself or someone my age playing and how I manage to play games nowadays, please subscribe. We'll probably end up doing some other Steam games on the channel, as well as probably some console games. Again, if any of this interests you, I'd love a follow, and please leave anything you'd like to see or contribute to the channel in the comments. This is also kind of a test run for the channel. If any of the audio or video seems odd to you or doesn't sound quite right, again, just leave a comment down below and I'll take a peek at it and see if we can correct it for future videos to make it all look and sound better. So hope you like the little mini intro walkthrough. Like I said, we'll probably add a second one here relatively soon to continue. But hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.